Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. So today, before we go any further, make sure you're a subscriber to our channel so you can enter our contest. I'll put the details behind me. We're giving away a Nano Ledger with $50 worth of cryptocurrency on June 15th. The announcement will be on June 16th. So make sure you subscribe and like this video and make a comment. You get one entry for every video you comment on between now and June 15th. So also just a couple housekeeping items I want to let you guys know about. Which is, as most of you guys know, we did change the name of our channel. Our website is still the same. Our social media accounts are still the same. They're still BitBoy and HODL, or BitBoy_HODL for Instagram and Twitter. You guys make sure you find me on there. I will engage with you if you guys send me messages. I want to always try to be accessible, even if we do get to the goals of being a much larger crypto channel that we're obviously trying to go to. Also, I got rid of my intros. The reason why I got rid of my intros, and I'm trying not to, even though right now I'm doing a lot of housekeeping items, trying to limit that stuff. So as new people get on our channel, they will just get straight into the information because I know that's what most people want. So that's when we got rid of the intros. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. We're not doing intros on every video like we used to, but I just wanted to keep my community aware of what's going on. So let's jump into the markets. Bitcoin is down 1.15%. It is at 7,400. The market cap is below where it was yesterday. And once again, we just really seem to be stuck in the mud. We look like we were making some progress there for a quick minute. But, now we're just kind of stuck between about 320 and 340 billion. Bitcoin dominance is 38.7%. It's also staying about the same. So everything in the top 10 other than Iota are losers today. Neo is also up at number 11. There is a mix of a few cryptocurrencies that are up. Biggest winner of the day, Theta token. This is the second time in a couple days it's been on this list. Kyber Network, you guys know we love that. Dragon Chain, Huobi token, H-Share, Elastos, and Iota and Decred are all 5% or more gainers. So biggest losers of the day, Fusion, Cybermiles, Wakey Chain, Bitcoin, Polymath, Ethos. So we do, like I said, we've got a lot of losers above 3%, just proving once again that when Bitcoin falls, cryptos take a much larger tumble than usually the percentage that Bitcoin does. So the big news of the day is the Visa outage. So earlier today, Visa, anyone who tried to use a Visa card, or most people who try to use Visa cards in Europe, were having problems. So the Visa outage, as millions of customers left unable to use bank cards across the UK and Europe. And so, a lot of people were wondering why this was. And of course, everybody goes to, it must have been a hack. People were trying to hack into Visa. Everybody's information is gone. And a lot of crypto YouTubers and influencers were trying to say, well, this is why we need cryptocurrency. And while I do believe there is some of that here that speaks to why we need cryptocurrency. But as it turns out, they said that the service outage was due to a hardware problem or a hardware failure. So do you believe that? I don't know. I'm going to go with what they say. I'm going to say I do believe it. I do believe it was a hardware failure. So a lot of YouTubers are trying to make the argument that, Bitcoin has never been down as a network. And so, it's a better system than what we currently use. I agree with that. I do think that Bitcoin is a better system. Cryptocurrency, blockchain, it's a better system for financial exchanges than what we're currently using. However, of course, blockchain is not without its faults as well. So all I'm trying to say here is I don't think this Visa outage is the apocalypse of fiat, the apocalypse of our current financial institutions. I think that people probably overblew this quite a bit. Now, if it was a hack, then, there would be a lot more justification for why people were freaking out, because Visa has everyone's information pretty much, but it's not. So I don't think that this is as big of a story as people made it out to be. So let's look at Request Network. They have now came out with Reqify, and I do believe that this is officially a partnership with Request Network, because it says powered by Request at the bottom. It's got their white paper information. So basically, this is for Shopify. So I actually, through Request Network, am able to receive Ethereum on my website, bitboyandhodl.com, for our merchandise. Go check it out. It's in the video description below. So I use that, but that is for WordPress, and it's a third-party app. It's a third-party plugin. But it seems like that for Shopify, Request Network actually is working with Shopify to have them be able to accept cryptocurrencies. I believe Shopify is the largest e-commerce platform. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But because of that, this is absolutely huge. Now if you have an e-commerce store on Shopify, make sure you have this on here. Let's spread adoption. Let's spread mainstream. So I thought this was really cool news. I'm very bullish on Request Network. So Iota, we have talked about several times how their marketing and their partnerships and all of the different collaborations they're doing are absolutely amazing. I don't know if the price search today has to do with these stories. So basically, Nordic Semiconductor and the NTNU work together to put a project out on the data marketplace of Iota. So in even bigger news with Iota, Norway's largest bank partners with Iota for distributed ledger solutions. So it just goes to show that the partnerships Iota is developing is amazing. That's why I think it will be a top 5 or top 6 cryptocurrency before long. I think it will continue to move up as we see some other ones such as Litecoin move down. The Iota marketing is just absolutely too strong right now. It's incredible. Every single day, there's stories everywhere about partnerships, and I really like what Iota is doing. That's not even to mention the actual use case for it. By just basically creating a sharing community where anything someone has that involves the Internet of Things that they're not using, they can let somebody else use it, and then there's peer-to-peer exchange of the tokens. So I really think Iota is doing an amazing job. So PayFair, we reported about PayFair a couple days ago. I had a lot of requests to continue talking about it. A lot of people really like that, or like PayFair and what they're doing. One thing I know the community is going to like is PayFair's stance on personal data. So it says, you may have noticed over the past 6 months an increase in the number of websites requesting cookie permissions. And then it says down here, PayFair stance. The PayFair team is never and will always be strongly against collecting user data. We will never collect cookies, store your personal information, request know your customer documents, or hold records of your IP addresses. We believe in anonymity on the internet. And that's why I think this project is probably going to succeed. It's a decentralized escrow platform. I'm probably going to be doing a review on this very soon because I can tell I love this. I love that they've taken a stand and they're saying like, look, cryptocurrency is going in certain directions and that's okay, but we're going to remain what we are. And I really love that. So Binance has now revealed they have a plan for a $1 billion blockchain startup fund. So they're calling it the Social Impact Fund. And the whole point of it is going to be to foster growth of blockchain and cryptocurrency startups. I don't think that they're doing this in order to try to make money off of these startups. It's more like Binance looks long-term and understands that by getting more people involved in blockchain and everything that's in that arena is going to ultimately be great for Binance. I think Binance is going to take over. I think Binance will probably be the go-to exchange for almost everyone in the world. I think they will probably swallow up Coinbase at some point, unless Coinbase is able to start releasing their own or start releasing a lot more cryptos, because right now you just don't have access to be able to buy all the different cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. But, Binance has the majority of the larger cryptocurrencies. I love the CEO of Binance. I love everything they're doing. Looking forward to seeing what Blockchain Island on Malta is going to look like. So that's all your crypto news today. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to smash that like button. Also, make sure you're a subscriber, join the contest, yada, yada, yada. So that was your daily crypto news.